Hey, everybody.
Hello.
Hi. So we're still in the reverse order, so I can not use my arm. I can't turn backwards that way.
Which means I talk way too much.
We'll see if he can get through it. I don't know. We got a lot of graphic novels. But look how cute she is, guys. It's Optimus Prime. If she was a female girl.
And had two faces. So
She can wear the mask or not wear the mask. She's so cute. Look at her. And the trailer is her suitcase. It's Optimus Prime. She is adorable. She really, really is.
She really is. But I don't know where to put her now. Even more adorable.
Oh God, she's so cute.
Is from the world of My Little Pony.
It's Rainbow Dash.
There we
go. She is so sweet.
She's
winking at you.
Super, super awesome.
They both have glittery hair. It's so fun. Oh, I didn't see she has wings on her boots. How cute.
Super, super awesome.
Super fun.
I'm not into My Little Pony at all, but I could easily get into it.
If they look like that?
Yeah. So
go ahead and show off our other two pieces of 3D.
Oh, I didn't see that.
So we do them all together at the same time. See how professional we are? It's just amazing. So we have two more of our D20 Dicelings. We have the Blue Beholder,
which is part of the original release, right?
Stand it up so you can see that. See how it changes from a D20 to a Beholder.
Trying to find the camera. There we go.
There you go. And we have the Displacer Beast, which is displacing the camera. And contrary to what Derek said last week, you can roll them.
You can.
They are not weighted. I rolled mine and I got like almost all 20 sides to come up.
All right. So new this week. Going with the graphic novels first, we have the Last Comics on Earth. There's a free comic book day sampler for this. So if you want to wait till after the 6th to May 6th.
Sorry, May 6th.
To buy the graphic novel, you can, but the graphic novel is out. My Lovey-Dovey Wife is a Stone Cold Killer, which sounds like it'd make for an awesome Netflix show.
It really does. Should call Netflix and say, hey, you need to get this.
Succubus and Hitman, Volume 4. Oh, Lovey-Dovey Wife was Volume 1, wasn't it?
No.
Oh.
4.
Volume 4, also on Lovey-Dovey Wife, but Succubus and Hitman, Volume 4. Is that all the new graphic novels?
No, they keep going. When you get to Adventure Time, that's when it moves.
Oh, this is new? Oh, okay, that's right. With the announcement of the Authority movie, DC went back to print on a bunch of their with the authority of the slate of movies from James Gunn. Why are you not on the camera?
I'm going to put myself back on the camera, but I can't get to the box to put the graphic novels in.
I'm like,
I thought he was going to do the graphic novels at the end, so I wasn't worried about it. But
I need
he needs his space. That's right. I forgot.
So DC went back to print on a bunch of graphic novels. So this is The Authority by Warren Ellis. This is book 1. We have Batman and Son by Grant Morrison, telling the origin of first appearance and all of Damian Wayne, the son of Batman, and Talia al Ghul. We have Batman and Robin by Grant Morrison and Frank Quietly. Batman Reborn. Black Cat Social Club, a pop punk apocalypse. Looks to be fun, from Humanoids. The story of 3 punk rock witches, Alice, Hazel, and Maggie, who cast spells with their songs to battle corporate demon jerks, defeat rival witch bands, save the world, and get to the next gig.
Wait, rival witch bands? There's more than one witch band out there?
Evidently
casting a spell on you. And now you're mine.
Booster Gold, the number 1 by Jeff Johns.
Because of his movie, he got a new book out, or they not a new book. They brought it back out.
Yeah.
Re-released. That's the word I was looking for.
And in the bizarrest choice of things that they're doing in the new DCU stuff is Creature Commandos. This trade collects the early appearances of the Creature Commandos.
So you can get prepared for all those movies in the DC universe. We've got all these graphic novels for you.
Okay, so I first looked at that and thought it said Adventure Tim, because the way the sword crosses the E over there, I didn't realize it was there. Adventure Time, Playing with Fire, Volume 1, from Boom Studios' Kaboom imprint. Adventure Time, Pixel Princesses, Volume 2. Is that it?
That's the beginning of that's the flashback stuff.
Those two were.
Uh-huh.
I was wondering where they came from, why they were. Okay, so anyways, we're in the flashback now.
Armageddon Quest, Volume 2.
Yeah, from Cyrus Press. That was a long, long time ago. Excuse me. Cyrus had a lot of good stuff back in the day.
It's black and white. It's kind of fun looking. It's interesting.
Kurt Busiek's Astro City family album from DC's Homage imprint.
And it's a wraparound
Desk jacket.
Desk jacket, so you get a nice big piece of art.
Batman Judge Dredd. Prestige format comic. Judgment on Gotham. Batman Prey. From the old Batman Legends of the Dark Knight. Battle Hymn from Image Comics. Farewell to the
First Golden Age. It's 1944, and the first gathering of superpowered heroes may very well be the last. In the waning days of World War II, at the dawn of the nuclear age, superpowered beings are emerging from the shadows of conflict, beginning with the arrival of artificial man. Now the United States government has assembled this collection of genetic misfits, patriotic zealots, and half-human creatures to help with the war effort. At least, that's the official version of the story.
By Chris Claremont and John Bolton, we have The Black Dragon from Dark Horse Comics. Not sure.
Service. It says in the very first page when it collects 1 through something.
This is book 1 for Cerebus, collecting issues 1 through 25 of Cerebus by Dave Sim. From Image Comics, we have Chew, Volume 1, Taster's Choice. Chew is a really, really weird comic. If you haven't read it, it's about a detective who solves crimes by eating parts of the victim. Very, very bizarre. Also, would make for an interesting Netflix show.
Nope, that would go over well.
The guy that plays what are we watching now? It's not Monk, but you keep calling it Monk. Will Trent. The guy that plays Will Trent would be perfect for him. From AIT Planet Lar, we have The Couriers by Brian Woods.
And Rob G. I don't know Rob G, but I think he deserves his credit.
DC versus Marvel Comics. One of the last combinations they did. I mean, they're only comic books, so I guess they maybe wouldn't make a whole lot of...
Superheroes of the Marvel and DC universes must battle each other to preserve their very existence. At the end of the conflict, only one universe will stand, unless both realities' newest heroes can make the difference.
Love to see them be able to do crossovers again.
That would be fun.
New crop of writers, I think, could do some really, really fun stories. Edgar Allan Poe's The Tales of Death and Dementia.
Has Telltale Heart, and I already forgot.
You're going to have to read it.
Black Cat, The Mask of the Red Death.
Okay. Greg Rucka brings us Elektra and Wolverine.
That's not right.
The Redeemer. Joe.
That's not the ones that are in it. That was an ad on the back cover. Disregard that.
From, I have no idea what publisher. We have Enormous Extinction Level Event.
This one looks really interesting. I was reading the back of this. I think I might have to read this one. This one looks really good. Oh, it's 215 Inc.
Okay.
I knew I had seen it on the back there somewhere.
We have
whoever 215 Inc. is. I don't know.
A well-loved. If you remember, Frank Miller's Ronin number 2 is coming out right now from Frank Miller Presents. Well, if you want to go back and read a well-loved copy of Frank Miller's Ronin, the original story, there that is.
That's why, but I included that because the number 2 is coming out now. I thought you might be interested to know that we have now a copy of number 1.
God Hates Astronauts from Image Comics. JLA versus JSA, Virtue and Vice by David Goyer and Jeff Johns. Joe Hill and IDW bring us Welcome, Lock and Key, Welcome to Lovecraft. This is special edition number 1.
It's got foil, spot foil.
Yeah, if you notice, it's, I don't know if you can see it. Oh, yeah, you can.
Yeah, you can.
Lock and Key is some great storytelling. Not quite sure who they are or who the writer is, but Ashley Wood draws Lore from IDW, written by T.P. Louise. Cover doesn't give a whole lot away.
And as a matter of fact, the cover doesn't even have the barcode on it. You have to pull out the little...
Alrighty then.
Yeah.
I'm glad he kept it.
We thought, because we had power, we had wisdom. That is the entire extent of the...
Marvel Monsters from Marvel Comics. Oversized hardcover.
Collects a whole lot of comic books in there.
There we go. I get the title.
There's a whole lot of comics in that collection. So be sure you stop in and ask about it because there's a lot in there.
Kind of like the pink wrapped naughty covers they did when Sex Criminals was still coming out. This is Big Hard Sex Criminals, the first volume reprinting the early issues of Sex Criminals with a, I don't know if you can tell, it's a foil
logo
logoing and on the back as well.
For mature readers, duh! It's a graphic novel about a couple
who stop time when they orgasm, so they rob banks. Because what else would you do if you could stop time when you orgasm? Star Wars, we have Crimson Empire from Dark Horse Comics.
It was real popular when it was coming out in the single issues. So,
Image, The Sword, Fire by the Luna Brothers. If you're not familiar with the Luna Brothers, they are, I was going to try to remember their name, Alex and something, Jonathan. I don't remember it for sure. Anyways, they do really great stuff. I've loved all their stuff. Unfortunately, they don't work together anymore. I really don't know why. But The Sword was some fun stuff. This is volume 1, so you can get in on the beginning of The Sword. Joetta would like that.
That's something I need to read.
Tom Strong, the deluxe edition from Alan Moore and America's Best Comics, also oversized.
Intelligent, imaginative story, a welcome addition to the superhero genre.
And then from DC Comics and Greg Rucka, with art by J.G. Jones, is One Woman, the Haikisha graphic novel. Wonder Woman's showing Batman who's what, who.
All right. So there we go.
That's the Flash from the past. So now let's get on to this week's books because there are a bunch of them. We have.
Okay. Now put the camera back where it's supposed to be.
Ambassadors number 3.
I haven't read this yet. I wanted to read this, but I wanted to make sure we got everything done today. So, but I haven't read it yet.
That's the black and white version. This is the main cover. And then there is the Giorgiani Dano, I'm not sure how he says his name, variant. We have a second printing of number 1 with the Frank Whiteley cover.
I'm excited because I didn't get to read number 1, but now I will.
Marvel has gone back to the number 1 for Alien, part of their 20th Century Studios imprint, which I still like, although that's only got partial. This one has the entire thing all the way down the side. I really think it's a nice, clean trade dress for those. It's Alien doing alien-y things, just like the previous series.
Doing alien-y things.
Right? I thought about getting the description for it. I'm like, why? It's Alien doing alien-y things. Avengers Beyond, number 2. A really fun wasp cover there. And then from Neil Francis Yu, we have this variant. Sorry, I was checking to see if there was more of that book. There is not. Detective Comics is up 1071 with the really good story by Ram V continuing. That is the main cover. This is the Ivan Rice variant. This is the really creepy 1 in 25 for issue 1070, going back an issue. We'll have the 1 in 25 for 1071 in a couple weeks. Also going back a little bit, we have the variant cover for Batman and Joker Deadly Duo number 6, 1 in 25. Riddler Year 1 is up to number, I have no idea. Number book 4 from Paul Dano, who played the Riddler in the Batman movie. In the movie The Batman. There we go.
No, in the Batman.
Tim Drake Robin inexplicably is coming up next.
Robin is now with Batman.
Oh, okay.
We put him over with Batman, so he would be with everybody.
That's number 8. That's the regular cover. This is a really cool. Why did my brain just die?
I don't know.
Old Americana artist.
Norman Rockwell?
Norman Rockwell with a very Rockwell-esque cover.
I love Norman Rockwell.
And then that is number 8. Number 7, we have the 1 in 25 with the very buff Tim Drake doing all his very buffness.
He's exercising. He just got off the bag.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't do that.
Behold Behemoth.
Apparently, I can't do the bag.
Number 5 from Boom Studios. That is the main cover, and this is the unlockable full art version. As much as I enjoy Boom Studios, I have not had a chance to read Behold Behemoth, so I don't know anything about that one. I am, however, caught up on, or not with number 3, but on Black Tape. Black Tape is really, really good. I'm enjoying it a lot. That is number 3, main cover. This is the variant cover. And then this is the album homage. I honestly don't know which album that is homaging, though. But Black Tape is a really, really good tale of rock and roll.
If you know, post in the comments below.
Well, I shouldn't say rock and roll. It's more metal and Satan. Since the two seem to be constantly mixed.
Are we doing 10% off for the first person who tells us what album homage that is?
I don't have any way of knowing if they're right or wrong. So if you can figure out how to tell,
well, if they tell me, I can look at the album and it'll.
Oh, that's true. Blade Runner. There we go. 2035. Number
39.
2039. Number 4. It's a special order book. From James Tynion, we have Blue Book. Number 3. Number 3. That's the regular cover.
I forgot to read number 2.
I haven't either. And this is the variant.
I forgot. Oh my gosh.
Did we not get the 1 in 10? I guess we didn't get the one at 10. Hopefully that'll be here next week. Cold War continues in Captain America Symbol of Truth, number 12. Remember there was the Cold War, I don't think
One shot. Last week.
They didn't call it an alpha or anything like that. What did they call it?
No, they just called it a one shot.
But now we have the second part of the story. This
Finally.
is variant cover by Albuquerque. And the Stormbreakers CFV cover featuring Groot. Betsy Braddock, Captain Britain continues with number 3.
I love the Groot grew the flagpole.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Oh, that's fun. It's a really nice, I like that art on the cover of Captain Britain there. And then we also have a variant by somebody whose art I don't like nearly as much.
Who's the purple robot?
Not reading it. Don't know.
I'm not reading it either. So.
We have Daredevil, number 10. The main cover. And the Kevin Eastman variant. Not really sure why Kevin Eastman is doing random Marvel variants, but he is. Darkstalkers.
Because they're paying him?
Darkstalkers Felicia, excuse me, a one shot from Udon Entertainment. There's that sexy fun cover. There is this sexy fun cover. And last week when I mentioned that there were 2 Rian Gonzalez's, this was the other book that I was thinking of, which I was a week early for, but this is the super sexy Rian Gonzalez 1 and 5 variant. That is just, I love her artwork anyway, so that cover is just beyond. All right, we have the next issue of DC Ruby, number 3. That's actually a fun cover. I like that one.
Mm-hmm.
And the variant cover for number 3 by Merc Andolfo, actually, which is kind of strange because I don't like that one. Usually I like her stuff. Sorry. Housekeeping. Dead Romans, number 2. The main cover. The orgasm variant cover. Is that not what's happening?
That's what it looks like.
Another variant cover.
She's praying to her God.
That's what they call it. We have a reprint of number 1.
Cover A.
Cover A. If you missed out, we still have first printings, I believe, and a reprint of and a reprint of cover B as well for Dead Romans from Image Comics. Deadpool is up to number.
I think these are new covers.
That's what I thought, but you're the one that says cover A.
They called it second printing cover A and second printing cover B.
Right, but it's not a reprint of cover
second print cover A.
Right.
Second print, not cover A, second print.
Anyway, we've moved on. Deadpool is going back to his movie watching days, and we have a Ghost homage. I don't know. I think I'd prefer Whoopi Goldberg ghosting around me rather than this fight going on. We have the Alex Ross Timeless with the Mole Man. We now go back to Dead Romans with another cover for number 2.
Oh,
there's nothing like professionalism, folks. Nothing like it. That is what you will find here. Let me see if we have any more of... Nope, no more. That's it. Okay. From Image Comics, we have Deep Cuts. You know what? I'm going to have to read these because Joetta is not. So in New Orleans, 1917, in the city's bustling red light district, a young clarinet player lands a job with his hero, but will soon discover that there's more to the music business than playing the right notes. Join writers Kyle Higgins and Joe Clark with an all-star cast of artists for 6 double-length issues that weave stories of struggle, joy, and hope throughout the history of jazz.
Okay, and since I forgot it, I will go back and read Darkstalkers Felicia one-shot from Udon. Everyone's favorite feline femme, Felicia, stars in her own one-shot adventure. Felicia explores the seedy underworld of Darkstalker society to clear the good name of her lycanthropic best friend. But it all may be for naught if a certain gun-toting red-hooded girl gets to him first. Okay, now I will remember to read Green Arrow when we get there.
Dynamite Comics brings us Deja Thoris, number 2 in its latest version. And this is an amazingly awesome
Smoking hot cover.
Lyrics Lee cover. That is just phenomenal. I really like her stuff. Doctor Strange from Marvel Comics is up to number 2. There is the main cover.
Yes, he's back.
Here is the Lucas Wernick Stormbreakers cover with Groot.
Nobody stays dead in the Marvel Universe very long.
Nope. Here's a really fun Alex Maleev cover.
But especially if you're the Sorcerer Supreme, I mean, you can.
And a Lee Garbett 1 in 25 variant. Him
With the two Stranges.
romancing up on Cleo there.
Mr. and Mrs. Strange.
Unstoppable Doom Patrol, part of the Dawn of DC, is got number 2. I have not had a chance to read number 2. I enjoyed number 1. I thought it was fun.
What?
Does that cover look familiar at all?
Kind of. Why?
A 616. I feel like Amazing Spider-Man or something variant that I liked a lot, and you decided you didn't like, so we didn't order it. I'd swear that it's the same background with just different characters on it.
Maybe.
You would think the publishers would have an issue. Maybe it's just like down the road from that other one or something. But that is the I know his name until I put it down. Alan Qua variant. We have the glow-in-the-dark Jeff Spokes variant, which the bandages on Mr. Negative feel like they're all glowy. You can get that in the bathroom by myself.
No way to just demonstrate that while we're here. So,
door to door, night by night from Valt's Nightfall imprint is up to number 5, and its variant cover.
Oh, I missed another one. No, we did deep cuts.
Saturday morning, or Dungeons and Dragons Saturday Morning Adventures, number 2. That's the main cover, and here is the variant cover.
Super fun flashback, guys. It's super fun. If you liked the D&D TV show at all, the cartoon, it's just super fun. I can't use that arm. Super fun.
From Whatnot, we have Wesley Snipes' The Exiled. The presumably main cover, but I'm honestly not sure. Yep, that's cover A. They do a lot of covers, so we're only picking and choosing. This is cover C. But we can order any of the covers for you if you decide you prefer a different one. You just have to let us know while they still have it available. Clobbering Time from Marvel Comics. I'm not sure what's happening, but
it's like exploding.
Yeah, but see, that's kind of like the whole thing with that episode of Good Doctor that I can't watch. It's kind of like what's going on right there.
No, he's exploding. They're not skin growths. He's actually exploding.
We have a super sweet Nakayama Gargoyles number 5. Wow. Kind of flies when you're having fun. Gargoyles number 5 cover.
She's cute.
She is cute. We have the Lyrics Lee version of her.
Nope, that's the gargoyle.
Oh, you're right. Girls is girls. We have the
one of them turns to stone at night. I don't think it's the same thing.
We have the Tony Fleeks variant cover.
This is so cute.
From Stray Dogs, with his stray dog there eating pizza.
Stealing a pizza.
I didn't look to see if they did a video for Green Arrow. Continuing the Dawn of DC, we have the new Green Arrow number 1. It's time for a family reunion, even if it kills them.
The Emerald Archer is lost, and it will take Oliver Queen's whole family to find him. But dangerous forces are determined to keep them apart at any cost. Spinning out of the dark crisis on Infinite Earths, Green Arrow by DC architect Joshua Williamson and artist Sean Izaki is an action-packed adventure across the DCU that sets the stage for major stories in 2023. I like that cover. It's foil.
We have a foil version of the main cover. And then we have the 1 in 25 Ejicure variant.
You want to give me the first cover so I can show the wraparound?
The main cover is a wraparound. Is the foil?
I don't know. What does it say? I just dropped my book on the floor.
It's the foil is also a wraparound.
So you've got the whole Green Arrow family there.
I read this book. I really enjoyed it. Not really sure what happened to Ollie, that he's not in regular time, regular place, whatever you want to call it. But he shows up at the end and grabs somebody and takes them back where he is with him. Why are you taking those?
Oh, because you skipped one?
No, I showed that. But I really recommend Green Arrow #1.
You just gave away a whole plot twist.
No, not really. That is Grimm #10, another solid book from Boom Studios. This is the Florentino variant.
Grimm is fun. And it says Grimm there under the light. It's not a full art. Can't read it at all. The light is right over top of the...
We have the Javier Rodriguez FOC Reveal variant. We have the Florentino Spot Color 1 in 10. And least but not last, we have the Flaviano Full Art Unlockable variant.
Which is the A cover.
Grimm is a really fun book. Speaking of Grimm, we have Grimm Fairy Tales #71, the dark one. From Marvel. They've got a movie coming up about these folks, so they figure they need to put out as many comics as they can. We've got One Shot, Guardians of the Galaxy, Bane of Blastar.
Blastar is back and has launched a new inquisition to take over the galaxy. The Guardians must act fast if they hope to stop him. But it looks like this found family is having problems of their own. Can the Guardians get it together before it's too late? Don't miss out on this classic Guardians of the Galaxy tale.
I really like that anatomy variant. It's one of my... I think it made my pick for cool cover of the week.
It's Baby Groot. How can you go wrong?
Some more Dawn of DC. We have Harley Quinn, the main cover by Sweeney Boo, and the amazingly sweet, cute, sexy, and extremely lovable looking Jenny Frison variant. That may be my most favorite look for Harley ever. If you're curious about any of these Dawn of DC, from the ones that I have read, in most cases, you can jump in on them and not have to know what's going on. That's what I did with Harley, and I really enjoyed the story. And there's a backup story. What is it? Lovely Angel Harley Quinn? Is that what it was called? I don't remember now. Anyway, really fun manga-esque backup story. Here comes...
In case you couldn't see it, it says World's Best Teacher.
Here comes Calico from Sigma Comics.
There was once a man walking around the streets of New York City with big guns and a skull on his chest. Hector Gill makes him look like Gandhi. The Calico gets an intel on people who abuse and slaughter animals. He puts an end to it permanently. Explicit content.
You know what I just figured out these videos are missing when I'm sitting over here? I'm doing the main talking, so I can't do the color commentary that I usually do. These videos are much less interesting to me when I'm sitting over here. From Keen Spot, we have...
You can add color commentary while you're sitting over there.
Now I'm talking also.
I just don't know what color commentary to add.
That's just it. I can't do both. That's why, I mean, watch any sporting thing. They have two guys. One tells you what's happening, and the other guy gives you color commentary. You're supposed to be the what's happening person.
You have to tell me what the color commentary is I'm supposed to say.
I don't know it ahead of time. Do you think there's any research that goes into this You're lucky you get the book, the list of descriptions up there. I thought long and hard today about not doing that either. There was a nap that needed taking. Hollowed number 2 from King Spot. I really enjoy this Hulk variant or Hulk cover by Ryan Otley. I don't know why, but something about it makes me think it feels Momoko-esque.
See, I think it's creepiest.
Oh, I love
Oh,
it.
get out.
I think it's fun.
And what does it say under the spot?
Under the spot, it says the brutal finale. So it sounds like Bruce and the Hulk and everybody is busting out of one another. We have the Nick Klein variant, which sort of gives more indication to that.
What was the name of the third guy that's inside of him now?
Why do you ask questions that I don't know the answer to?
What?
And then we have a Scotty Young variant. I like Scotty Young variants with text. He says, bruh, we plan on getting this body back, so I'm going to need you to drink a lot more water. Notice he's looking kind of dried out and parchy. And then we have the Alex Ross Abomination Timeless Full Art variant. Hunt, Kill, Repeat, number 2.
I'm so excited about this book. I wanted to read
from Mad
this
Cave
book.
Studios.
Ooh.
I am also looking forward to this one. Number 1 is a really good read. Strongly recommend it. Image Anthology, number 12.
This is 12/12, so this is the year of anthologies.
And Indigo Children, number 2, both from Image Comics.
I haven't read number 2 yet, but number 1 was really good. I enjoyed it.
Some super fun.
Lots of questions left.
See, we use the word fun from now on instead of sexy, because that way I don't feel sexist. Invincible Iron Man covers. I really like that one.
Sexist? I can say it's.
You can say it. You're a girl. Girls don't ever get in trouble for being sexist.
But if I say that about a male cover, am I being sexist?
No, because you're a girl. A Phil Noto variant there with the White Queen and Tony Stark, and then the connecting Bob Layton variant. And then I really so badly wanted this to be my cover of the week, because this would
be my cover of the week.
This is just.
It is my cover of the week, isn't it?
I don't know. This is just absolutely amazing.
It's so cute.
Such a perfect Groot picture.
It's so cute.
That is just phenomenal.
Have a flower. I have your helmet. I keep it.
Baby Groot is the best thing that James Gunn did so far.
Have a flower.
Going a little bit back in time, we have the Joker, the Man Who Stopped Laughing, number 7, 1 in 25.
And I like that you can just see his face through the balloon.
Yeah.
I mean, he drew a face on the balloon, but if you look, you can
see his face, his actual face.
That's really fun.
Really creepy.
Very good creepy. Art, though. I mean, he could have easily just made it a balloon.
Judge Dredd magazine from across the pond. Comes to us with number 453 and a seriously wicked cover there. Vizzy 8 from was changing.
No, it's from Vizzy 8. It's Kara.
No, I know. I was gonna say from Indonesia.
Yes.
Changing, was that last week?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Brings us Kara, number 3.
It's a cute story, y'all. I wish everybody here was reading it. It's really a cute story.
Philadelphia, number 30, main cover and puppet strings variant. From Coffin Comics, part of the World War Death storyline. This is chapter 8 of World War Death. We have La Muerta.
Primeval one-shot from Coffin Studios. World War Death official tie-in. When her former lieutenant mysteriously vanishes in the Amazon rainforest, urban vigilante La Muerta vows to bring him home at all costs. Joining a squad of ex-army rangers and a sexy riverboat captain, Maria ventures deep into the heart of darkness and faces an ancient, insidious evil fostered by Lady Death's DNA and transforming the jungle itself into a house of hideous horrors. Maria is to survive. She must surrender to a primordial savagery she never knew she had in her. But can she? Will she?
Really nice cover there.
La muerta.
Lazarus Planet continues over at DC with Revenge of the Gods. The main cover, Goddess of War. The Simone DeMio variant cover. Tim Seeley and Tony Fleeks bring us Local Man number 3. Yes. This, I cannot recommend this book highly enough.
It's actually a flip book too, guys.
Open the bag board.
Having issues?
So you've got your image story, which is the back. It's about an 8-page story featuring the character who is Local Man, although that's obviously not his hero name. When he was part of a image style team, kind of like Wildcats and Cyber Force and all those. It didn't go well. Bad things happened. He got kicked out and he's back home. And that's where the other side of the book takes place, when he's back home trying to make do. This book is absolutely, absolutely phenomenal. Hey, Brian. Sorry, just now saw your comment. That D&D Saturday Morning Adventures, by the way, they've decided to make that an ongoing book. So there'll be a new number 1 coming out in about 4 weeks.
Oh, cool.
But anyways, there's Local Man, and this is the variant cover. That's really fun. For Local Man number 3.
Issue 3.
There is the back cover, I guess, of the 3rd variant.
I think it's second printing, isn't it?
Oh, you're right. Second printing of number 2. And that is the main cover for it. He was part of a group called 3rd Gen. Again, I'm not giving it nearly the due it deserves. It is a phenomenal book.
Okay. I will read it and I will let you know if it's really as good as he says it is.
Yes. It really is. You have to put that back there.
Oh.
Lovesick, I believe, wraps up with issue number 7. There's a cover. This is a somewhat graphic cover D, and an all art cover C. And this is 7 of 7. You know what? I was really excited to read this book when it came out, and I have not gotten the chance to. So we have all of them, and I will be doing that this week, hopefully. Marvel Comics, Mary Jane blend Black Cat. I'm a sucker for trading card covers. I don't know why. Well, not trading card, for playing card covers. I don't know why, but you draw 2 characters on a playing card, and I just like the cover. Something about the upside downness of it and stuff. I don't know.
You know what?
I don't. So anywho, that's Black Cat and Mary Jane. We have a couple Marvel tales this week. First one is Miracle Man number 1, and this is this reprint story is written by the original. You know what? I told myself I was going to remember his name, and I didn't remember it.
One of the most celebrated characters in comic book history takes center stage. In classic British tales from Miracle Man 1985 number 1, Warrior number 1 through 11, Marvel Man Special number 1, and A1 1989 number 1, a long-forgotten legend lives again with the magic word Kimota. Middle-aged reporter Michael Moran always knew he was meant for something more. When an unexpected series of events leads him to reclaim his destiny, the heroic Miracle Man is reborn. But Miracle Man's return threatens to unravel Moran's life. Pushing the concept of the superhero to its logical conclusion, Miracle Man is nothing short of a revelation, and 40 years later stands as one of the most influential works in the comic book art form. Now relive the first groundbreaking 1980 adventures with capture lightning in a bottle, or experience them for the first time.
This is a really fun Alex Ross variant on it. These are the original stories of Miracle Man by the original writer. And then we also have Rocket Raccoon Marvel Tales.
The fiery furball known as Rocket Raccoon shows he has what it takes to one day be a guardian of the galaxy as we celebrate the legacy of the House of Ideas with Marvel Tales. This anthology series shines a spotlight on fan favorite characters, featuring timeless stories and highlights some of Marvel's most impressive talent from the past 8 decades. In Rocket Raccoon, 1985, 1 through 4, acclaimed writer Bill Mantlo teamed with superstar-in-waiting Mike Mignola to present Rocket's first solo adventure as guardian of the Keystone Quadrant. When Rocket's girlfriend, Lila, is kidnapped by the mercenary Blackjack O'Hare and held captive by Lord Devane, one of the most powerful creatures on Half-World, it's up to the galaxy's deadliest weapon expert to go in, guns blazing, and save the day.
So you have the whole Rocket Raccoon miniseries in one book. Merck Publishing brings us Miss Meow number 8. The main cover and one of the variant covers. There are a couple different independent publishers this week that put out number 1s last week and number 2s this week. So we have from Sumerian, number 2 of Neverender, the Final Duels.
I like that cover.
I like the cover. I just hate the publishing practice. Don't put out number 2 the week after number 1. We have, and this book is, you never read this one either, did you? We have absolutely phenomenal The Neighbor. Sorry for all the noise. I meant to close that. He may be. Hang on a sec, folks. Let me just get rid of this real quick. So that's not it. I want to get rid of the whole thing. Oh, I did get rid of the other one. I just didn't get rid of that. That's what it was. We have The Neighbors, number 2 from Boom Studios. This is a really, really good, really, really solid beginning to what's going to be really, really creepy, I think. This is I'm going to call it a movie poster homage cover. I don't know if they called it that, but I feel like it is.
It looks like it. Interestingly enough, my brother-in-law and sister are here from Colorado, and they came to visit me today, and I was telling them about our 50% off everything in the store if we ever get all the way through an entire video with full professionalism. Yeah. I told them there's no worries about that ever happening because it's not going to happen.
Frank Miller Presents. We have Frank Miller's Pandora.
Her bag is just falling out. Everything's just falling out.
What number is that? Number 4.
Cuatro.
From Silver Sprocket, I think it is. We have Pee Pee Poo Poo, number 420. It's a one-shot. The previous issue was number 69, if you remember.
Happy 420.
So 420.
Belated.
A little bit late, but Monica Rambeau, Photon, is up to number 5 from Marvel Comics. And here's the other book that the publishers seem to feel the need to rush out, number 2. We have Plan 59 from Outer Space. We've not had a chance to read number 1 yet.
But you don't have to wait to find out if Plan 59 works.
Well, if it's only a 2-issue miniseries.
No, it's 3.
So then you test out to find out.
Well,
they're going to reveal it number 2.
Wait, is
Why would
number 3 coming out next week?
I hope not. Plush, I feel like it should be wrapping up. I unfortunately got through the first 3. Makes it sound like they were painful. I thoroughly enjoyed the first 3. Managed to read
the first 3.
Thoroughly enjoyed them, and I've fallen from there.
Does it say?
But I don't remember. It doesn't say. That is one of the covers, and this is cover C for Plush. This is a really, really good book of furries gone crazy, I guess. Another book that I really didn't think I was going to enjoy from Sumerian Comics is Pop Scars, number 2. The first issue was actually pretty solid. I was surprised that I enjoyed it. I mean, I knew I'd enjoy the covers, but I didn't think I would enjoy the book itself. But I really enjoyed it. I recommend Pop Scars. Those are the 3 covers for number 2. Sandman Universe, Dead Boy Detectives wraps up, I believe. No, probably not. Nope, one more issue. 2. Well, this one and another one. We have Dead Boy Detectives number 5. And the really fun Japanese horror style cover, variant cover. And going back a month, we have number 4, 1 in 25 variant by Gabriel Rodriguez. Also very, very fun. Scarlet Witch.
I like sitting on this chair. I don't have to talk at all.
Yeah, tell me about it. Scarlet Witch second printing for number 3 by Sarah Bocelli. Have you read Scarlet Witch? I'm curious how the series is. Joetta unboxed a package that we had packaged up to send off to somebody somewhere and found some books that they never got because they didn't pay for them. So we've got Flash from the Past of She-Hulk number 1, the Raza trade dress variant, and then the Raza full art variant. It's kind of cheaty if you say, but wait, it's got her logo on it. Well, it does, but she's holding it up. She's pressing it, or I guess it's bench pressing if you're standing up, but whatever that's called. So it
deadlift.
Deadlift. So it is not. It's not part of the artwork. It is part of the artwork. I mean, it's not part of the logo. Silence from not from
Literati Press. There we go.
Literati Press. Although on here it says Literati LP Comics.
Excuse me. In this extraordinary rock and roll mythology mashup, Joanna Jones returns to her hometown of Anthem, a down-on-its-luck shipping town, to discover the ship her father sailed on has gone missing. She ends up aboard a yellow submarine, named the Heart of Gold, headed directly into Hades' Hexagon to find the missing crew, accompanied by her childhood best friend, a rich young addict, and a punk legend. I'm sorry, it sounds like pandering to me. But anyway, go ahead.
What sounds like pandering?
The whole description sounds like pandering.
Really? I think it sounds kind of fun.
I mean, the cover is cute. It just sounds like pandering to me.
Not pandering is new covers from David Mack on older issues of Something's Killing the Children.
It's the bundle.
This is bundle number 5. Number 6. Number 5.
I believe it's 5.
Features another 5 issues of Something's Killing the Children with brand new David Mack artwork. Love David Mack.
Love Something's Killing the Children.
Numbers 21 through 25.
Love it.
Spawn, their team book, Tom McFarlane's team book, is Scorched. That's the Mark Brooks cover for that. Star Wars, we have Darth Vader, black, white, and red.
Missing his helmet.
The Dark Lord of the Sith, like you've never seen him before. Darth Vader takes the spotlight for tales of terror by some of the industry's most talented creators.
Peach Momoko will spin a story only she can bring to life. Plus, the return of Jason Aaron to the world of Star Wars with part 1 of his Vader tale spanning all 4 issues.
There are 3 of the covers for
So Peach Momoko is writing it but not drawing?
I don't know if she draws her part or not. I would imagine she probably does draw hers. I don't know. Star Wars High Republic, Quest of the Jedi one-shot.
Oh, he's not missing his helmet. He's holding his helmet. Sorry. On the ancient world of Angkord. 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 Okay. The Force works in unforeseen ways. When legendary Jedi Knight Barnabas Vim and his intrepid Padawan Bly arrive on this mysterious world seeking an ancient artifact of the Force, they quickly find more than they were bargaining for. But just what is the mysterious Echo Stone, and what does its existence mean for the continued survival of all those who call Angkord home? A storm rising in the Force.
A one-shot there from Dark Horse Comics. Also in that box that had the She-Hulks is Static Season 1 team variant. Nice foily cover there.
That Static Part 2 is out now. On number 3, I think.
Sounds right.
I think 3 came out. So I thought I'd go ahead and point out that we do have beautiful foily covers of number 1 of the first series. So, yeah.
Strange Academy Finals, number 6.
Yes,
I believe
this is such a good story.
wraps it up, doesn't it?
I think it does. I don't know. I didn't get to read it yet.
I'm hoping they'll come back and do some more, but
It's first year.
that is the main cover.
They have more years.
This is cover B, also by Ramos. This is the trading card cover by Dustin Weaver. And then they made the unfortunate decision to make the 1 in 25, or the Scotty Young cover, the 1 in 25. So lots of fans love Scotty Young stuff, but that kind of limits who all can get it. So I can talk less. I'll be this guy over here.
It's the girl.
It's fine. I'll be the girl. Hey Doyle, what do you think of my new look?
Well, if people are still wondering, will Emily Bright turn out to be good or evil, then this costume lands you right in the middle of spoiler alert territory.
You can look at the cover again to see what they're talking about.
So do you think, is she good? Is she bad? I don't know.
Well, the cover does seem to indicate bad.
Well, she's in love with him.
We have the Marvel facsimile.
She's paired up with Dormammu.
We have the Marvel facsimile of Strange Tales number 178, first appearance of Adam Warlock. He will be introduced into the MCU in Guardians of the Galaxy, so Marvel is trying to make a big deal.
I need to finish up my shoulders. It's starting to throb.
A book that I thought was over, Sulphur Wells. We have number 6. I have not had a chance to do any look at this book inside at all, but these have been some really, 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 really nice covers. Dawn of the DC. I keep putting a DC because I want to see Dawn of the DCU, but it's just Dawn of DC. Continues with Action Comics, now an anthology book.
Stop! Superman versus Metallo!
You've got a Superman story. You've got a Lois and Clark story. Lois and Clark 2, sorry. That's taking place in the... with
And Steel.
It's hard to explain. And Steel, Engineer of Tomorrow. This is the Sandoval cover variant. Here we have the David Pulaski variant.
That's so fun. Super Exercises is what it's called.
And then we have our throwback to last issue, 1053. We have the 1 in 25 variant by Nathan Thursday.
She's smexy.
Mm-hmm. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Heroes in a Half Shell.
Ongoing, we have cover A for 139. We have the Eastman variant for 139. We have Armageddon Game number 7. And we have the Eastman variant for number 7. But wait, if you think that's all the Teen Turtles,
It's not.
You think that's all the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles we have for you? You are wrong, because we also have Last Ronin, Lost Years, number 3. We have the main cover. We have the really oddly proportioned, I don't know why they did it that way, Eastman variant.
Wraparound.
So, yeah, I mean, kind of. Oh, here you go. See, you got that, and then it wraps around that much. I don't understand, but I'm not Kevin Eastman, so I don't think they tell him what to do. He just does what he wants.
They did that for all of them, though.
Yes, they have. Are you reaching for that?
Yeah, so I can hold it up.
And then we have the Gallant variant for number 3. We have the 1 in 25 by Jamie McKelvey. And then we have the black and white 1 in 50 of McKelvey's art. And that is Lost Tales, Last Ronin, Lost Years, number 3. But wait, because
there's
that still
more.
Isn't enough. I keep looking straight ahead. I'm just looking straight ahead. If I'm looking straight ahead, I'm looking at the camera. I can't be over here. We also have the director's cut for number 1. That's right. That is the black and white of the Gallant cover. There's a gray tone variant for the Eastman variant.
Also wraparound.
And in the same way. They got the deal. They got the idea. And then there's really super fun 1 in 10 Ben Bishop design variant for the 4 new turtles on the block. I think that's really super fun.
Did you go on send him an email with that?
No, is that the book you were talking about? You didn't tell me. Okay, I will do that tomorrow. Hopefully. Thor. So if you, we still have first printings, don't we, of number 1?
Of
Lost Tales. Lost Years.
I'm not sure.
I think we do. But if not, we have the black and white. We have the director's cut. We do have 2 and 3. Thor, number 33. The timeless Alex Ross Loki full art variant.
I don't like that Loki.
You don't like that Loki? Really? the very strange.
Wearing a bodysuit.
Kind of. The very, very strange Jeffrey Brown variant.
It's so cute.
He's the guy that does the My Dad is Darth Vader or whatever it's called books. It's cute. It's just weird.
Loki drew a smiley face on more.
And then the Casali variant, a bit more serious take there of everything going on.
No, that's what Thor is doing now that he's to Loki. Now that he drew a smiley face on Moon.
Trojan continues on with number 4. Oh, last issue, number 4 of 4. I didn't get a chance to read. I didn't catch up on this book.
It's so good.
It's a wonderful book about fairies and Fight Club.
That's a much better description. I was trying to describe it to one of our customers that I thought would like it, and I couldn't. I'm like, I'm not doing it justice. I promise you.
Fairies and Fight Club. That's
I love it. It's so good.
We have Vanish from not from Ryan Stegman, from Donnie Cates and Ryan Stegman. Number 6. I really enjoyed the first 2 of this, and then I've completely not read the rest. We have another cover. We have yet another cover. And then we have the 1 per store foil Stegman variant.
Which is the A cover in foil.
Those are really nice. Venom Lethal Protector has
number 2.
A serious throwback cover. I feel like that's homaging something, but I'm not quite sure. But Venom Lethal Protector number 2. I was thinking it was Venom Lethal Protector 2 number 2, but it didn't say that anywhere. But it didn't have the 2 anywhere. It just has the number 2, not the series 2. I thought it actually had an II.
It did used to have an II. The number 1 did.
That's what I thought. But this is the Dyke Ruan variant.
I wonder if they forgot.
We have the Tom Riley, I believe, main cover for Wasp number 4. It's really fun. I like that. Boom Studios brings us Image Comics brings us What's the Farthest Place from Here? Main cover. And I'm guessing this should have come out maybe around Halloween because we have lots and lots and lots of jack-o'-lanterns.
I stopped reading that.
I did too, unfortunately. Where Monsters Lie from Dark Horse, number 3. The story about where slasher killers go when they're not slashing and killing.
Where they live.
Yeah, where they live. Thank you. The book left over from last week, or not left over, but the book delayed from a couple weeks ago.
It's here. It's out. It's time for World Tree number 1 from Image Comics.
And David and not David.
You can let me read or not?
Yeah, go ahead.
In 1999, Gabriel and his friends discovered the Undernet, a secret architecture to the internet. They charted their exploration on a message board called World Tree. Then they lost control. Someone broke into World Tree, someone who welcomed the violent hold the Undernet had on them. At great personal cost, Gabriel and the others thought they sealed the Undernet away for good. They were wrong. And now they will know the meaning of fear. The next major horror outing from multiple Eisner Award-winning writer James Tynion IV and Fernando Blanco begins here.
So those were the 2 open order covers. This is the 1 in 10 variant by Jenny Frison. This is the 1 in 50, 125 variant by Bill Sienkiewicz. This is the Zoo or Zo 1 in 50 variant, which I super like.
What do we do with the
And apparently we don't have the 1 in 75 or the 1 in 100 up here, but we do have them in general. But did you want to show why they got?
That's what I said. What do we do with them?
You had them right over there. Oh, well, we had the original printings of, let's see, this cover was super, super dark. You couldn't see hardly anything on the cover. Certainly not nearly the amount of artwork that you can see there. And then on this one, also super, super dark, you couldn't see, well, the glare, you kind of can't see it anyway. Oh, there we go.
I got carried away. And
So that's the originally printed version.
The reason for the delay.
The reprinted version, so you can actually see the character in all its creepiness. Show it over there so we don't have the glare.
That was the reason for the delay. There's still glare over here. So very dark. You can actually see the character.
And then the main cover, you have all the detail down here at the bottom of the book, whereas on this one, it's all just washed out in blackness.
You can see the knife, and that's it.
But anyway, this is a super. That's the good one. That's the bad one. This is a super, super great book. Since we got them in several weeks ago, you do know somewhere where the 175 and 100 are. Right?
I thought they were in the box. I didn't. I wasn't the one who put the video together. So.
Super, super fun book. If you're a fan of Tinya's work at all on Department of Truth or Someone's Killing the Children or Nice House on the Lake, you definitely need to read this book. Definitely. Joetta can't shake her head because she has not read this book yet. She refuses. I don't know why. But you will definitely like it. I completely agree. I completely guarantee. That's the word. I don't agree. Of course I agree. I'm saying it. Don't read it now. We have a video to finish. You will like this book. I promise you. Please. Seriously. X-23, Deadly Regenesis, #1. We have a second printing. Sins of Sinister is wrapping up in the X-Men world, as we have Sins of Sinister Dominion, the one-shot to tie off the 3 miniseries. We have the Jan Basaluda Stormbreakers Groot variant. We have the Timeless Alex Ross Full Art Apocalypse variant. And we have the Steven Segovia variant, wrapping up the Sins of Sinister storyline.
Go back to Groot.
I'm missing a...
Yeah, I didn't grab it. I thought I did. Go back to Groot.
Here's Groot.
So is it like Groot is asking them if he can grow a cocoa flower?
I guess. Yeah.
He's like trying to grow a cocoa flower. But if I can grow flowers, I am Groot.
Well, no, I think
I am Groot.
He's growing a rose so that Cyclops can give it to Jean.
Oh.
He's trying to be helpful.
Uh-huh.
It is previews week, and in spite of what we have to show you, we have all 3 catalogs. We've got previews number 416 for books coming out in July, the new series of Berserker, as well as some more Red Sonja from Dynamite Comics.
See, we have it.
Marvel previews number 25. We have some more Moon Knight, as well as the Fall of X, the wrapping up of the Krakoa storyline. Goes through the X-Men Hellfire Gala for this year. And then DC is introducing their Night Terrors storyline. That will also be one of their Free Comic Book Day books. I read the Free Comic Book Day book. I really enjoyed it. Looking forward to seeing how the rest of the series goes. And I guess I'm going to wrap up with that, Joetta. Oh. But wait, she's back. Oh. Flashing back to World Tree, we've got the 1 in 75 variant by Peach Momoko. That is super, 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 super sexy. And we have the 1 in 100 variant by
It's a Nice House on the Lake
Alvaro
homage.
Martinez Bueno. And yes, it is, as you can see, a Nice House on the Lake homage. Again, World Tree. I guarantee you will like it. If you like comics, if you like Tinian, if you like creepy. If you like, I cannot stress it enough. You will like the book. And that does it for this week. I'm going to steal the mouse, and I'm going to say goodbye.